So you want to learn how to juggle 3 balls. First of all, I'm going to get you to put 2 of them down. I'm going to start with 1. So first of all, you've got to get used to throwing 1 ball from the right hand to the left hand, and then from the left hand back to the right hand. And you want to keep this arc the same in each direction. So I like to throw the ball about the same height as the top of my head. So from the right to the left, and the left to the right. And you want to kind of keep your hands in the same place. You don't want to be moving your hands all over the place. You want to just throw directly from one hand to the other hand. So also you want to start with your stronger hand. So I'm right-handed, so I start with my right hand. So right to left, left to right. Oop, that was a bit high. Right to left, left to right. Right to left, left to right. And you want to perfect that. You want to get that absolutely perfect every time before you move on to throwing with 2 balls. So let's move on to 2 balls once you've got that. So now we've got 1 ball in each hand, and we're going to start with the stronger hand. So I'm going to start with my right hand, and I'm going to throw the ball, and as the ball reaches the top of its arc and starts to drop back down, I'm going to throw the second ball in the same arc but the other way around. So as when this ball's here, I'm going to throw with the left hand, and it's going to come underneath the ball that I've just thrown with the right hand. Okay, so like this. 1, 2. So you see how it goes underneath? And you want to keep practicing that until you've got both of those throws with each hand perfect. So right, left, right, left. And see how the ball starts to drop back down before I throw with the second hand? Okay, so now that you've perfected throwing 2 balls from one hand to the other, we're going to move on to 3. So you want to have 2 balls in your stronger hand, so in my case the right hand, and 1 ball in your weaker hand, so in my case the left hand. And throwing with 3 balls is essentially the same as throwing with 2 balls, except you just continue the cycle. You don't stop throwing, you just keep throwing. So as with 2 balls you throw, and as the ball drops down you throw the second ball. Well, with 3 balls, as the second ball comes down, you throw the third ball underneath the second ball, and you just keep that going. You keep that cycle going. So like that. It's exactly the same as with 2 balls, except you just keep it going. Just don't stop. So I find a lot of people, they tend to, when they're starting out juggling, they tend to do something like this. When they try and move on to 2 balls or 3 balls, they'll pass the second ball from the left hand to the right hand, kind of like that. And if you find yourself doing that, just try and be conscious that you don't want to be passing the ball like that. You want to be throwing the ball in its arc where it should be, at about head height. If you want to make it a little bit easier, you can throw the balls higher, so that gives you more time. So the higher you throw them, the more time you have. Oh, it's not very good, but the more time you have to throw the next ball. The lower you throw them, the faster you have to juggle, and that's obviously harder. So good luck.